it's Megan. Happy Vlogmas day 19. Oh my gosh, we are 6 days away from Christmas. This is insane. So I am warming up my car and I really do need to get one of those push to start things. Shelly, I saw your comment about that, and it's just like, for my car, since I still have a key, it'll be like a few $100s, like $600 or something to do. And it's probably worth it, but I don't know. It's not something I want to spend that much money on right now. So my scraper friend is still coming in clutch from Amazon. I'll link that below if you guys need a scraper. So today is our work lunch and hopefully we're getting out early. Please let us get out early. But my product for my advent calendar is this little lipstick, the Bite Beauty Chai. And I thought I would apply it with you guys because I didn't have time to apply it this morning. And these are such a beautiful formula. It's such a good color. And I'm wearing like an orangey sweater, so I think that that'll look really nice with it. And I use the gosh, I can't put this cap on right now. I use the L'Oreal foundation that I bought yesterday, so I'm curious to see how that will go today. It's very thin and very good coverage for the little amount of product you actually need to get the coverage, so that's pretty impressive. I'm wearing the Cover FX Moonlight highlighter and Narsen blush, and then my eyeshadow, which I think is so beautiful, is the Lancome Caviar Stick, or like cream shadow stick. I will put the exact one down below. It's kind of like the greeny color, and then I did the NARS Hardwired shadow in Stud on top of it. And I really, do I have lipstick on my teeth? No, that's impressive. I really love that Lancome cream shadow stick. I think the formula is incredible, and I love the greenish color because it just pulls green out of every eyeshadow I pair it with, and I just love green, like greeny toned eyeshadows. I just think it's so beautiful without like doing like full-on green. This is like a hint of green, and I just think that that's perfect for the holidays, perfect for any time of year. It's just really, really gorgeous. And then obviously the Chai lipstick. So I love these little baby ones. That's like the most lipstick I would ever use up in a certain color, so I love getting those. But yeah, I am going to head to work now, and I'll see y'all later. We were able to go home after our lunch, and I've been home for about 30 minutes. And I really want to get shit done, but I also feel like a nap would be the perfect use of my time right now. Like, I have editing that I could be doing, but I have the video for tonight and tomorrow done. So I think that I'm going to treat myself to a little nap, which I have not taken a nap in forever. But I just feel like totally in that mindset, totally like just ready. My body and mind are ready for a nap. So I think I'm just going to take a short nap, and then I have a few things that I want to get done tonight. This is definitely not how I thought I would spend my extra time, but it's just what I feel like is the best use of my time. Like, mentally, I'm like, I think I will have a better evening if I just take a little nap right now. So let's hope I don't regret it. How could I regret getting extra sleep? I don't know. But sometimes when I wake up from a nap, I'm even more like groggy and just like annoyed at the world. So hopefully I feel well rested and like motivated after I wake up. But I'm going to just relax and have a nice nap, and I'll see you later. I am so glad I napped, you guys. Oh my god, I slept for like 2 hours. I feel like I slept for like a whole night. I feel like I've been going to bed much later than I would like to. Like, I've been going to bed either at 11 or 12 o'clock, which I hardly ever do. And I've been doing it a lot lately, just trying to work on videos and wrap stuff up. And my body just can't take it. I'm not used to that, especially when I have to wake up for work at my normal time, no matter what time I go to bed. So I'm really gonna try to like be in bed, like journaling or falling asleep at like 10 o'clock tonight. I really, really want to do that. But right now I'm going to go downstairs and probably start dinner. My parents will be home soon, so maybe my mom might help me with dinner, and I think I might try to make those cookies tonight that I've been wanting to for like days. Tonight I'm making the HelloFresh Swedish meatballs, and I am using the HelloFresh app, which I've had downloaded for months, if not a year, but I've never used it. But my friend Kristen at work told me her husband discovered that if you use the app, it like makes timers and all sorts of stuff. So I want to try that out tonight. So we are making Swedish meatballs. We have some bread, meatloaf mix, which is just garlic, onion, thyme, and basil spices. 2 little things of red currant jam. Ground nutmeg, which I might actually save for my gingerbread lattes. Italian parsley, 2 little things of milk, beef stock or concentrate, wheat flour, like little packets, an onion, so many carrots, and then tons of potatoes too, because the sides are mashed potatoes and I don't know if it's roasted, yes, roasted carrots. So we are going to try this tonight. And so it just has all the steps just like the paper recipe card. I can't find the paper recipe card. Oh my god. That's right here. Well, I have the paper recipe card just in case I don't like this style, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I have a very quickly growing list of things to watch over my winter break. And it's way too much than I'll ever be able to watch, but some of the things are Homecoming on Amazon Prime. That's something I really, really want to watch. I want to finish watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but I might be able to finish that this week if I prioritize it. I've been really not prioritizing watching anything other than that Christmas Wedding Planner movie. Oh my god, you guys, the ending was so ridiculous. It like ruined my enjoyment of it, but I mean, the rest of it was pretty good. I just wish the ending would have been completely not what it was in terms of the main character. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. But it was definitely like a Hallmark movie. They all kind of have the same exact storyline. But it was pretty good for what it was. Like, obviously you're not watching that movie for high quality cinema, but it was pretty cute. So I want to watch Mrs. Maisel. Definitely want to watch Homecoming. At our work lunch, we were talking a lot about TV, so it's definitely on my mind. I also want to watch, my coworker Kate recommended Killing Eve to me, which I think is nominated for Best Drama Television Show, or it's the limited series. I can't remember. But that is on my list now. I have La Casa de Papel, which has been recommended to me in the past by one of you guys. That is on Netflix, and it's a Spanish drama, and it just has got rave reviews. And I love like heist movies and TV shows and stuff, so that should be cool. Also, a show that I have just recently heard about from that The Watch podcast is Little Drummer Girl. And so this is on AMC. It's a limited series as far as I can tell. There's 6 episodes and they're all on AMC.com. So I will link that below. And I don't know if you need to have like a network to watch them, or like a cable provider, I mean, to watch them, but at least the first one said no login required. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get hooked on the first one and then still continue to watch the other ones. We still have cable, but a lot of the times we can't remember the password, so that's a major issue. So that's definitely on my list. Then I have movies that I really want to see, some with the fam, and then some that I know they're not like super interested in, but that I still want to see. So I hope to have time to do like some matinees or something like that. Christmas is on a Tuesday, so that means that the $5 Tuesdays isn't happening next week. So that's kind of a bummer. Especially for people, I know some people it's a tradition to go to the movies on Christmas, so that would have been pretty cool if they would have got a $5 movie day on that night, or that day. So yeah, those are the only things I can really remember. There's a movie that is on Hulu that I heard about today called Sorry to Bother You, and it's a comedy and it's on Hulu, so I'm gonna try to watch it whenever I can now that I have my Hulu subscription back. But if you guys have any TV recommendations, as always, please let me know. I am always in the market for hearing about new TV shows. I keep adding. I have a list on my phone and I have a spreadsheet. So I can make notes anytime someone recommends me something, because I pretty much always eventually get to it because I need something to watch at some point. This time of year is just pretty crazy, so I don't have much time. But I'm still only on the first step of the recipe, just like chopping, and I'm almost done chopping these potatoes. I have the carrots behind me, and what I'm trying with this recipe is not to move on to the next step until it literally shows me it on the phone, because a lot of the times what I do, like right now, the carrots would be roasting, but then the carrots are done way too soon compared to everything else. So I'm gonna really try to like follow the recipe and not like go steps ahead. So now I have the potatoes. I just have to chop the onions. And yes, I think I'm gonna move on to step 2, even though I just said that. Let's see. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we have the roasted carrot part of the recipe, and then we can start these timers. That is so freaking awesome. So I can start to put these into the oven and start boiling them, and then chop the onions after that. So that is what I'm gonna do. Dinner is served, so I'm very impressed because literally everything was done at the same time. The carrots and the the carrots and the meatloaf came out a little bit before I was done mashing the potatoes, but pretty much everything was done at the same time, and it's all hot, which I have a problem with timing stuff. So I feel like the app really did help, and actually doing the step-by-step instructions instead of just like going rogue definitely helped me as well. And then we just have the jam on the side. Tonight I'm finally going to make the cookies that I've been wanting to make for what, a week now. That's when I printed this. This is from Bon Appetit, and I have a few changes for the salt because people in the review said it was extremely salty, and I just want to be on the safe side, so I cut the salt amounts down. So I've started on the frangipane. This is just 3/4 cups roasted pecans and sugar. And then this is the first time I've ever separated an egg, and I feel like I did pretty freaking awesome. So I'm going to add the egg white to this, add butter, espresso powder, salt, and almond extract, and then this has to chill for at least 30 minutes, but it was like suggested to chill for as long as possible. So I'll probably chill it while doing some other things, and then work on the dough for to finish up the cookies. It seems like kind of a complicated recipe, but I'm curious and excited to taste them.
How old is Rachel? How old is Rachel? 1, yeah. Where's Rachel's nose? Where's Rachel's nose?
Oh, yeah, very good. We're watching more family videos. Rach is so cute, and I'm instigating her with this Barbie
and what else
thing.
Did you get today in the mail that you really liked and you played on your CD player? Britney Spears' initial CD, her first.
Britney Spears' first CD, oh my god. This is $19.99 still. Oh my god, I was like so crazy. Watching these videos is so incredible. Like, My dad has always filmed so much, not as much anymore. He takes more pictures now, but all while I grew up, and then when Rachel was born, and probably through, I don't know, maybe middle school, he was always like filming us. And I feel like that's why I have always been so drawn to YouTube and like video content and documenting my life, because it's always been very important in my family that we document our time and our experiences and our thoughts. And that's the main reason that I do YouTube and vlogging, is to document this time in my life. And so to see myself in 1999 and hear the things that I said and the way that I dressed and the way that I was at that age is just so freaking amazing. It's like, I can't believe that's me. Like, it's so funny. Like, I am still so similar to that person, but I am so much different, and it's just incredible. So I can't wait in 5, 10, 20 years to look back on these videos and see what I was doing. I just think it's a really important thing to me, is to have like my life documented. I don't know why, it just always has been. So I'm just kind of watching these videos as my parents are doing stuff. I put the frangipane in the fridge. That's kind of like the mixture that will go on top of the cookies. And then probably I'll make the dough in a little bit. It's 8:30 now. And remember, I said I want to be ready for bed by 10 p.m. So we'll see how that goes.
Here we are. Eating on January 1st, 2000. Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, 1010.
We survived.
Yeah, that's January
Snuggly.
1st. Why not?
I wanted to be snowing.
Yeah. Not much snow in Kentucky.
I'm on to the second step of the process, which is the dough. So I have pulsed the flour, the pecans, the salt, and the baking powder. Now I'm beating butter, granulated sugar, and powdered sugar. And okay, so that has to chill. Oh, there's so many chilling steps. Okay, it's 9 o'clock now, so we'll see how late I have to stay up to finish all of this. So these have been baking for about 7 minutes, and I'm just going around and making the indentation with a metal half teaspoon, which is also what you are going to, the amount that you're going to put of the frangipane topping. And basically you're making like mini pecan pies, which are some of my newfound favorite desserts. So you just get a little scoopity scoop. Might have to push it out with your finger. And then you are going to pick one of your remaining pecans and just kind of pressing it on, I think is what they say. Yeah, top with a pecan. So I have another batch in the oven right now. Well, it's the same batch, but another tray. So I'm just gonna work on these and get them back in the oven for another 8 minutes. There's quite a bit of the frangipane left, which they state in the recipe, but they suggest spreading this on like nice bread. You could also make another batch of the cookies, but I'm definitely not doing that tonight because it's 10:42. Remember how I told you guys I want to be in bed by 10? Yeah, so that didn't happen, but they're in there for another few minutes, and I have to wait for them to cool, so I won't be able to taste them till tomorrow probably, but they're smelling really good. So you guys, I went to try to put powdered sugar on them and then the whole lid fell off. It's fine. It only messed one up. It's just gonna be a really sweet one, but these ones are done and the other sheet is just about finished. Mom added more ornaments to our front tree. We have lots of cute Christmassy things over here as well. And it's like 11 o'clock and I'm finally going to bed. Morning, you guys. It's Vlogmas day 20. How are we 5 days away from Christmas? My mind is blown completely. It's insane. I'm wearing a crazy lip color that I never would have worn if it wasn't for my advent calendar. I got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Vancouver, which is what I'm wearing. It's like a deep purple, almost black. It's really cool. It's a little bit streaky for sure. Yes, it's very like cool girl type of thing, and I'm wearing like my oversized sweater, so I'm feeling like kind of cool girl, except I'm feeling so stuffed up, my eyes are red, like not that cool. But today is Thursday, and today is pretty much everyone's like last day of the week. I'm still going into work tomorrow, but I'm kind of looking forward to going tomorrow because like no one will be there. But it's like the last day that I'll see most people before I'm off for 2 weeks. So, yes, this is what I'm going to look like today. So let's go downstairs and check out the cookies and taste one. Okay, you guys, here are the beautiful double pecan thumbprint cookies. I feel like I tasted only the cookie until like the end of my bite where I get the frangipane, but it is really good. I'm gonna take some into work, but we're gonna keep most of them to eat them all for ourselves. Oh my gosh, you guys. So today was Starbucks happy hour. They were doing $3 grande holiday drinks. They accidentally made me an iced, so I got 2 drinks for $3. Oh my god! Like, me and Kristen went to pick up our drinks, and our other coworker Kate's drink, and I was like looking for mine, I couldn't find it. I was like, that's weird, I ordered it at the same time. And then she was like, oh, did you order ice? And I was like, oh no. And then we just said to the barista like, oh, this was supposed to be hot. And she was so nice, she made me the new one like right away and let me keep the iced. So 2 Starbucks drinks for $3, that's insane. But I tried a new combo today. Oh, I don't think it's on here because this is the one she had to make me. But I got the stripy cup, which is my favorite. I got the 2 pumps toasted white mocha with 2 pumps cinnamon dolce. Oh my god, you guys, new favorite. Oh my god. It is so heavenly. It's so cozy, but then you get that like cinnamony flavor. Oh my god. It's incredible. I haven't even tried the iced. Let's try it and see how good it is. I like the hot better, but it was free, so I don't really care. But for some reason, I am like burning up. I was so hot, so I took off my winter jacket and stuff for the drive home, and it's kind of like rainy out, so I'm worried that it's gonna take me a long time to get home because usually whenever the weather is slightly bad, it just takes 50 times as long. So I'm going to head home now. I have tons and tons of wrapping to do. That is pretty much all I'm going to do when I get home because I want to wrap my dad's presents right away because he gets home pretty soon after me. So, oh my gosh, my water is down here, not secure. He gets home pretty soon after me, so I really need to do his presents right away. Then I need to do my mom's, and then like everyone else's I can do like when my parents are seeing it. So I just have a lot of wrapping to do when I get home. I swear, it must be a fact that people forget how to drive when it's even slightly raining outside. It's insane the stupidity that I've seen on my drive home tonight. And it's only 5 o'clock, but it is dark as night. Like, it is foggy, slightly foggy, especially up on like the taller hills and stuff. And it looks like it's like 8 or 9 p.m. So I'm almost home. Thank God. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought it would be, but I kind of took some back roads, which I feel like added more time, but then I wasn't sitting in traffic at least, so that was nice. But yeah, I just hope I get home before my dad so I can start wrapping his presents. I'm like a little anxious about it. I'm sorry, but there is something wrong with people that walk in the street in the dark in black clothing when there is a sidewalk. I turn the corner and there's this freaking psycho walking on the street next to the sidewalk. And it's pitch black outside, could not see them. They're wearing a black poncho. If you have to walk outside so badly, wear something reflective, carry a light, and walk on the freaking sidewalk. I'm sick of these people putting themselves in danger and making me feel so paranoid and scared that I almost freaking ran them over. Legit, that makes me so upset. And I don't know why people are so freaking dense. Like, what are you doing? Seriously, one of the things that bothers me the most in this whole world. Mom set up this really cute scene, but it's on my wrapping paper table, so I have to move it. But I wanted to show you guys before I do. More shots of the Christmas trees. I just love this cozy lighting. I'm super happy because I wrapped my dad's gifts, my mom's huge bag of gifts, and all of Rachel's gifts as well. So they are all done, which makes me feel amazing because they have the most gifts out of anyone. I still have gifts over there that I need to wrap for other people. But these are my first 3 priorities. Oh my gosh, you guys, can we just appreciate my friend Caitlin's baby sprinkle invite? Oh my god, it's Harry Potter themed, obviously. And I'm just so excited, Caitlin. This is the cutest invite ever. My mom is obsessed with it, and I'm gonna text you right now to ask you where you made these because it's just so epically Harry Potter. It's so, so cute, and I can't wait to meet baby Aurora when she arrives in the spring. Snow in Kentucky. Oh, Rachel and her, she looks so funny. She looks like a penguin, yeah. Oh my god, this is amazing.
The sky's falling.
She might.
Like the Rugrats babies do. Oh no, I missed Rugrats.
Oh no.
It's like
8:40 in the morning.
Walk on.
Yeah, she's like, what is happening?
Whoa.
Oh, Rach.
Okay, can you help her up? Because I don't have my boots on.
Yay! Her hat just kills me. And the puffy pants.
Do it again. That's a nice angel.
The thing flew over my eyes. I'm blind. I can't Oh my god. Okay, so that's me and Rach, but just wait, you guys. Oh my god. Guess who's filming this?
It's the first snow day of the year.
That's me.
Daddy and Rachel are having so much fun. I can't even speak.
They're having so much fun.
Sled ride.
Yeah, we went
Oh.
up the street a little bit already. Now we just came back to the house. You can get her smiling.
Hi,
Oh.
so that's all of this video today. Thank you. Bye.
I was a vlogger at age 7. Oh my god. I would have edited all that out, okay? I'm Irish.
So you're back?
Oh yeah, go back. Oh, she's like rolling her arms. Oh my god, oh my god. It was so unexpected.
It's like Irish. Oh, there's Megan.
I eventually did take Irish step dancing. Oh my god, it was so fun. Look, she's doing like the Macarena. What's happening again? Oh my god, this is amazing. Was this the only song I listened to?
You really loved it. Rachel got
Oh.
like out of that.
What, I put out my finger like 1 minute. So what does that mean? I'm gonna restart it? Oh.
That's Bewitched with C'est La Vie.
Yeah, I restarted it. Oh. I can watch this forever. It's amazing. Oh my god, you guys, these home movies are the best things I could spend my time watching. They're so funny, so pure, so like real. Like there's so many parts that I'm not even showing you, but I'm showing you like the highlights of like my parts in it. But there's just so much amazingness that my dad especially documented, and it's amazing to watch, and we're gonna keep watching them. I'll probably rewatch them over and over and over because they're just so funny, and it's so amazing. So if you guys have a lot of like videos or even photos that you have like in boxes, or your families have in boxes, I would really recommend like Heartland Box, which is what we used, or Legacy Box is a similar service that turns it into a digital format. It's like the best thing we've ever spent money on, is to have these memories easily accessible. So yes, I'm sure you guys will see a lot more clips going forward, but I'm just dying, especially at us dancing to Bewitched. Oh my god, it's iconic and incredible. So I am wrapping the vlog up here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me throughout all these days of Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!